Are you unknowingly practicing sympathy instead of empathy? In an effort to practice empathy, many teams mistakenly practice sympathy. Although these words have different meanings, teams often incorrectly use sympathy and empathy interchangeably. This confusion results in a large gap in their understanding and in an inability to address real human needs. Sympathy is the acknowledgement of the suffering of others. Sympathy is often the reaction, in the form of sorrow or pity, to the hardship or plight of another person. In UX, sympathy is limited to acknowledging that users are going through something difficult, say a scenario, task, or journey. For example, when we're designing an accessible website for people who are blind, we may express sympathy by acknowledging their potential challenges. It will be hard to consume content if you can't see infographics, or this font is small and light, it may be hard for someone older to read. Empathy, on the other hand, is the ability to fully understand, mirror, and then share another person's expression, needs, and motivations. In UX, empathy enables us to understand not only our users' immediate frustrations, but also their hopes, fears, abilities, limitations, reasonings, and goals. Instead of just designing an accessible website, practicing empathy is using a screen reader, blindfolded, in order to complete a task on your own website. You might say, I'm struggling to find my way around, or this is much tougher than I thought it would be. What makes the distinction between these two things hard is there's no firm threshold. Rather, the relationship between the two is best represented on a spectrum, with pity, the most disconnected and abstract version of sympathy, on one end, and compassion, the more connected, embodied version of empathy on the other. Pity is simply when you feel sorry for someone else. On the other hand of the spectrum is compassion. Compassion is this call to action derived from empathy. When our understanding of another's thoughts, feelings give us some kind of compulsion, duty, or desire to help change that person's situation for the better. So to conclude, ensure you and your team are practicing empathy by using qualitative research methods. Recruit diverse users. Use videos anytime you present your research. Invest in a diverse design team. Empathy in UX is essential. It's our bridge into users' minds and our greatest asset as UX professionals. Empathy allows us to design with intent, introduce focus and clarity, advocate on behalf of our users, and challenge our assumptions.